Let's head over to meteorologist James Gregorio. It is foggy out there, and that is why we are under a weather impact alert.
No doubt. Yeah, we've got dense fog this morning. Good morning, Jenny. And the fog, pretty terrible. Brooksville, less than 1/10 of a mile visibility. Plant City, about a 1/4 mile. Lakeland, at about a 1/4 mile this morning as well. We expand the view, and we're going to take you through a future cast of potential fog here as we roll through this evening. 5:30, we're generally still okay, although Newport Richey, forecasted to have some fog at 5:30. We head towards 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock here. Notice visibilities are dropping. The sun is set. Lutz at 2 miles, Brooksville about a 1/2 mile. And then there it is, 8:30. That fog gets a little more dense, kind of pushing in from the Nature Coast, pushing further south into the Bay Area at about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Brooksville, you got a 1/2 mile visibility close to 10. Tampa's about a 1/2 mile. Apollo Beach about a 1/2 mile as well. And then we head to Bradenton, also at about a 1/2 mile, close to 10 o'clock. And then that's about where we're going to hover until early tomorrow morning. So still dealing with the fog tomorrow. Kids are getting ready, work and school. 7 o'clock, visibility still terrible. Wauchula, not just inland, but also closer to the coast as we move in towards 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock tomorrow. Visibility really starts to improve, and we're really kind of turning the corner after 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. But this is sort of a longer duration fog event. The day is sort of bookended with fog. We have it this morning. I think we're probably going to leave up the weather impact alert, although we're not going to have many impacts during the daylight hours after 9, 10 o'clock this morning. It is going to reemerge this evening once the sun sets, and fog is going to set back in here, not just overnight, but for tonight, as I just showed you. All right, so futurecast here as we move into the overnight hours. Things are quiet waking up tomorrow morning from any other weather variables other than the fog. And you can see by 6:20 tomorrow morning, things are looking okay, 9 o'clock or so. But watch what happens as we move in towards the afternoon hours. The front is through and the winds go a little more northwesterly. All right, so here's the story. Tarpon Springs at 71, Dunedin at 69. We expand the view. Port Manatee's at 69, Sarasota at about 66 degrees. Here comes the frontal boundary sliding on through. This has been the catalyst for some of that fog, although it's not really pushing through all of Florida. In fact, it's going to get hung up, hence a good fog maker. It's kind of this stalled frontal boundary. And then over the next day or two, it's going to kick back north as a warm front. So high pressure was in place. This is going to kind of go by the wayside, and in doing so, the frontal boundary will be allowed to push through most of Florida. Notice it's not all the way through, and then it's going to kick back up as a warm front, probably making more fog in the process. So 10% chance of rain this afternoon as the frontal boundary kind of gears up. Wednesday and Thursday, about a 10% chance. The plus side of the fog, and not anything more significant, is it's going to keep the marine layer of air in place. In doing so, that'll limit any severe weather potential, so it's not all bad news. All right, forecasted rainfall, not much. So again, we're on the quiet side. Traveling across the U.S., look at that. That is some snow south of Denver and north of Albuquerque. So if you're traveling out to the west, heads up on that. Thanksgiving Day, 76 degrees for us. Leftover showers as we move through today. 81, partly cloudy, going to do it. A look at that 7-day forecast shapes up like this. And by tomorrow, we're at 83. Tuesday, 83 as well. Heading into the Thanksgiving holiday, temperatures trending downward into the mid-70s. Look at Black Friday, 73. Coming off an overnight low of 54 degrees. If you're trying to get some deals, some steals and some deals, make sure you throw on that jacket early Friday morning, Jenny.